Afternoon. I'm not down in the morning. I had to go and get some more cross head, screwdriver bits. With the construction I did yesterday, some of them were getting a bit chewed. So it was a trip to Wilko. Of course I ended up buying more than I planned, but that's life. It's all useful. So today, I think I'm going to work on the messy area next to the shed. I need to work out how to position things there. So, yeah, a bit of moving around. I might change my mind a few times, but I think that's the best use of the weather. Very, very grey. Cold, but not too cold. So if I'm sat around, I need a coat. But if I'm actually working, it's okay, because this is quite thick. So on with the work. So although I moved all this stuff just a few days ago and sorted out wood, I got to move this wood and then see if that sink will fit that way on the end. So that way I don't have to put it along there, but we'll see. Time to move some wood. Okay, so that's the next stage done. I've cleared that out. Next is to construct a framework for the sink to go on. It will just fit in that space. So I'm going to see what I can to build a framework. So I think I've worked out the leg length. Although 2 are on the slab and 2 are not, it is level. You might not look it from here, but the spirit level is level because the fence is not horizontal. So now I've got to find some horizontals to screw in to be able to rest that on top. It's coming along slowly. So I got beaten by light and by tools. Let me show you. That's not really properly done. I've only done one side. But because the wood I'm using is so thick, my screws aren't long enough. So I thought, okay, I'll use the L brackets I've got. But the box of L brackets I've got, I say L, just the really small ones that are only about 1 inch long for each bit. That box is not in my car and not in my bags of tools. In other words, it's at home. So I thought, okay, I'll screw in kind of on an angle, diagonally. I've done that, but it's not the best, strength-wise. And of course I'm losing light. So I'm going to have to come down and continue it tomorrow. So I'll put the sink back in the shed and hope it's not too cold tomorrow. Bye for now. Thanks for watching. So good morning. Beautiful blue sky today, but it's cold. So more work on constructing the frame for the sink to go on. Yesterday, I wasted so much time. I couldn't screw through the wood because I didn't have long enough screws to screw through one piece of wood into the next. So I tried doing things on an angle, that didn't work. What I wanted to use was my metal small L brackets, corner brackets, but I couldn't find them. I thought they were at home. It's only when I got home that I noticed I'd left them in the on the floor, not on the front seat, but the passenger seat behind. It was down there. It wasn't in the boot, and I only looked in the boot, so I might have to redo some of the work I did yesterday to make it stronger. But at least the rest of the construction should be quicker. Let's crack on with it. Ooh, it's cold. Right, progress so far. Still not finished. Just got the sides done. Let me show you. So I've got the 2 sides done. Now I need to do some horizontal bars at the top. I don't know if I'll do any lower down. Possibly not. We'll see how it goes. Time to get the tape measure out. So I've screwed in that corner, but in this corner like I did on the other. I've put a screw in to hold it for me because I don't have a second person. On the ground I screwed in that one, and now I've lined it up so I can screw in this one. Bit by bit. So although I haven't put the front beam on, here I've screwed the frame to the fence. So it's not going anywhere. I just think that means it will stay in place a lot better. So this might not look the straightest. It's on paving slabs that side and not that side. But once the sink top is on top, it works. It's got a slight, not lean. The draining board goes slightly towards the sink area, so it works fine. Let me show you. So there, that works great. And if I pick up the spirit level, that is almost level, but I don't want it totally level because I want the water to drain into the sink. Now what I will do is I will hook up a hose pipe with the spray head to this hole here, and there's still enough room to get a hose pipe through there, and that's how I will clean veg before it comes home from the plot. And there's lots of space underneath to put a bucket to catch the water, and then I can reuse it for watering on the plot, so no wastage. This sink even has plugs, so all the water doesn't drain away when you don't want it to. So I'm happy with that. So I decided to add an extra piece down there and a couple little triangle bits. I think I can call that done. Okay, so I've given up on the job I was going to try and do. I have a Stanley staple gun here, and I've bought the right size staples, but do you think I can work out how to load it? I've put it in, but it just won't slide along, as if there's not enough room. Maybe there's a YouTube tutorial. I'll work it out eventually, because it is technically the right size staples for the right type of staple gun, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Anyway, so I can't do that, but I did find a little bit more chicken wire, so I'm going to put it on one of the frames and I'm going to tie it on with some wire. When I eventually work out the staple gun, then I will go around making it look neater and using staples, but for now the wire will have to do. So I've just spent the last few minutes cutting this hole. Yeah, I know I made a bit of a mess, but I was worried that the frogs, because well, I know I've seen at least one, wouldn't be able to jump from the paving slabs here over two decking boards. So I've cut a little access hole, still keeps the strength with the top bit intact, but there's a little access hole which means the frogs can jump in and out. So it's not the neatest, but it does the job. Gotta keep the wildlife happy. Well, the sun is about to go down behind the trees, so I'm going to go home now before it gets too cold. I didn't get quite as much done as I'd like, but I'm still happy with the progress. There's still one more outside build I want to do, and then it's working on the shed. So thanks for watching. Bye for now.